What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss out, boss dog K-Po through the door, here to talk this boxing. So, today, the disrespect of Errol Spence, episode 3, okay? Where we're gonna, I've mentioned this in previous, videos, but I want to key in on this one in particular, okay? Now, this was around the time when Errol Spence was gonna fight Mikey Garcia, okay? Mikey Garcia, was on a tear. He was whooping people. After he got out his top rank deal, he went on a run where he was just destructive, man. He beat a lot of people. It was people that they didn't think he was gonna beat. He beat them like convincingly. You know what I mean? Went up to 140, beat Lipinets. You know what I mean? Because he wanted a Lomachenko fight, and Lomachenko didn't want to fight that boy. You know what I mean? Also, Bob Arum didn't want to do business with Mikey Garcia. So he had two problems. Lomachenko didn't want to fight him, and then Bob Arum didn't want to do business with him because, y'all forget, Mikey Garcia, got out of his deal. He had to go to court to get out of his deal with Top Rank, because Top Rank had him on the shelf and Mikey wanted to fight. I think Mikey was inactive for like almost 2 years, and then he came back with PBC and just started, wreaking havoc. Just start beating guys, you know what I'm saying? Deshaun Latitian and knocked him out. Deshaun Latitian had dynamite in his hands at 135. He was the WBC champion. Nobody wanted to fight him. Mikey fought him and slept that boy, okay? Mikey fought Robert Easter, okay? Robert Easter was the first one to beat, what's that African dude name? Richard Comey. Robert Easter beat him, became the IBF champion at 135. Mikey beat Robert Easter when Robert Easter was undefeated. Then Mikey beat Sergey Lipinets at 140, okay? Beat him. Then Mikey fought Broner at a catchweight. They agreed to fight at 140, but then Broner couldn't make that weight, so they moved it to a catchweight. So they fought above 140. I don't know. I think it was between 144 and 142. I can't remember. But Mikey fought above that. You know what I mean? So Mikey went on a run. He knocked off some names. You know what I mean? And then he wanted to fight Errol. He said he see something. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know what he saw. I don't know what he saw. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, I'm a Mikey Garcia fan to this day. You know what I mean? So Mikey was calling out Errol. I was like, Mikey, what you doing, bro? Like, you drink some Coronas? Like, what's up, bro? Like, you drank too many Coronas? Like, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, Mikey, like, why you calling out Errol? Like, that's not. You know what I mean? Like, that's a no-go. Like, you don't call that dude out. But he a man. He's standing on 10. He said, that's how I want to fight. Bet. Okay, cool. You want to fight Errol? Cool. So, when that fight actually got agreed upon and Errol said, let's do it, and PBC backed it and everything was signed, sealed, and delivered, you saw a bunch of Hall of Fame fighters picking Mikey Garcia to beat Errol Spence. They were saying things like Errol Spence is basic. Errol Spence is a basic fighter. He just come forward. He don't have really no skill. He just come forward. Sugar Ray Leonard, the famous line. They asked him, who you going with? He said Mikey. They said, why? Because it's Mikey. That's what he said. He said, because it's Mikey. Didn't break it down, nothing. Because it's Mikey. It's Mikey. It's Mikey. That's what they said. Okay? Even Mikey was believing that. He said, Errol Spence is a good fighter, but I just think that I'm a little bit better. I think I do this a little bit better. I think I'm the smarter fighter. I think this, I think that. Disrespect. Just the disrespect. Now, I won't say that's disrespectful. He kept it boxing. But I'm just saying, everybody else was disrespecting Errol, kind of like what they doing now. And I'm going to drop another video explaining it, okay? But they did that and said those things, and then when the fight happened, Errol, he even told you before the fight, I'm going to show y'all that I can box. Go watch those interviews. He said, I'm going to show y'all I can box. I'm going to show y'all I'm better than him. I'm going to outbox him. I'm going to outclass him. That's what I'm going to show y'all. And what did he do? Outbox Mikey Garcia. To the point where there were rounds where Mikey Garcia wasn't throwing punches. He just was shelling up. Shelling up. and absorbing punches. And that's what it was. I feel like if Errol really put his foot on the gas, he could have stopped Mikey. He didn't really although he admitted I tried to stop him, but I seen Errol when he tried to stop somebody. Like Ugas, with Ugas, he was trying to stop Ugas. You know what I mean? It was a different velocity on them punches than it was against Mikey. If that makes sense. Mikey Garcia just was shelling up, absorbing punishment, just taking punishment. You know what I mean? But he wasn't really trying to get Mikey out of there. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where he was just kind of placing his shots. You know what I mean? Just, he just, and people who fight before know what I'm talking about. You know how you just kind of throw a punch. You ain't really throwing it with all your might or hard. You just throwing it. Now with Ugas, Errol was throwing them hoes. You saw him really, when he threw his uppercuts, he was really squatting down and extending up, throwing that uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Really putting all that weight on that lead foot when he threw his left hook on his lead foot and really torquing his body into those hooks. He wasn't really doing that with Mikey. You know what I mean? But he punished him. Then even after the punishment, Errol Spence, he went 12 rounds with Mikey. He had knocked him out. It's continued disrespect. It's always something. Y'all picked Mikey Garcia to beat him. Y'all said Mikey was going to beat him. Then he told you, okay, I'm going to beat Mikey Garcia by outboxing him. Right? He did exactly what he said. And, oh, man, you ain't stopping him. What more do he got to do? If he would have stopped him, it would have been something else. He stopped Ugas. Y'all sat there and said, and look, I'm going to drop Disrespect Errol Spence Part 4 because I'm a keen on that Ugas thing, too. I'm dropping that one, too. I'm going to say that for the Ugas. All I'm saying is, y'all pick against Errol, and then when Errol destroyed him, he ain't stop him, though. Oh, well, he got caught. It's always something. It's always something. You know what I mean? It's always something. When Errol Spence fight, y'all pick against him because y'all expect Buddy to lose, and then he win. Y'all try to ridicule Buddy. Y'all try to smoke cuz. It's always something. You know what I mean? But we going to continue this series. I'm dropping Part 4. Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't want for no smoke. Let's go.